So, I might have done a thing. I'm currently trying to make the thing less of a thing. Oh man, how do I change the size of these? Oh my gosh, they're so huge. Oh boy, alright. I'm gonna show you guys what I did, okay? Oh my gosh, Corey's gonna love this. I messed up? Oh yeah, I definitely messed up. You have no idea how badly I messed this up. Oh my gosh, they're so huge. I did not think this is what this was going to look like initially. Look at how big the Dantes and the Virgils are. I did not expect them to be this big. Like, my goodness, what the heck happened? Like, it's so weird. Like, oh my gosh. But hello, everybody. Ah, dude. Okay, alright. So, to explain what exactly I have done is I basically downloaded stream avatars from Steam, and then I went through and I added like a gajillion avatars into the program. So now basically anytime anyone joins the stream, they're gonna get like a little avatar. And I found some Devil May Cry ones. And I also found, man, where's my, alright, hold on, I was like, where's my music on? Alright, there it is. I did not think they were gonna be this big. Why are you a smile? Oh, you're a slime. Oh yeah, look at how cute Cyber is over here. Cyber's like a little slime. Oh yeah, here's Cyber. I found Cyber right here. Also, hello Nart, how's it going? I have found this lovely, oh my gosh, Nart got the Solaire. Dude, Nart got the Solaire. Oh yeah, praise the sun, brothers. So I downloaded a brand new application because I wanna do chatting streams a little bit more often. I wanna practice like my social skills, and I wanna like get better at like public speaking and things like that. And so I downloaded this thing for $15 off Steam. Anybody can use this with their OBS and their streaming platform. It is universal to all streaming platforms. It is called Stream Avatars. And basically, I can go through and I can download sprites. And then these sprites, whenever you guys enter the chat, you get like a little sprite. Also, dude, Artoria got the Virgil. Heck yeah. Ah, yeah, dude. Artoria got the Virgil. I can also throw you guys. Whee! Also, hello, Lucinda. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Wolf. Hello, Artoria. Hello, Corey, Cyber, Nart, and Lucinda. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So, I wanted to do a stream today, like one of those, like, Zatsudan streams, like, where just, like, kind of get together for, like, some chatting. And because like I wanted to like interact with you guys a little bit more, because next week I'm not going to be able to stream at all because I'm going to be moving officially. My moving date officially starts on Monday, so I'm going to be gone. Also, it's getting crowded in here. Also, hello Eyes, hello Inishi, how's it going? Oro. It's been going very well. So I finally got all my books packed up. So I have like 5 boxes filled to the brim with books, DVDs, manga, soundtrack tapes from box sets I got. Like I got all this stuff like crammed into like these little catering boxes that I got from my job. So like I work for like a very large like food company. And so they gave me a lot of our boxes from hardware to like pack things up. So I finally got all my manga, my light novels, my DVDs, my box sets, like my soundtracks. I got everything shoved into like 5 boxes right now. And so it's been going very, very well. It has been going well, Nard. Thank you. It's been going very, very well. And so like Monday though, I have to call my internet provider and be like, yo, you need to come send someone out to like cut the internet. So I'm gonna have absolutely no internet for like 5 days whatsoever. It's gonna be like really crazy because I'm swapping providers. So I actually don't mind talking about like where I live. I live in Tennessee, in the south of the United States. We are basically like, we are seen as like one of the most like country states you can possibly get. We actually have the the country music city capital of like Nashville, and I actually live like very close by there. And so I live on the outskirts of my town in like a very like small apartment complex that like recently popped up. No mobile data ever. Okay, so I will have mobile data. So I promise I will still hang out in Discord, okay? So if anybody like wants to hang out in Discord, like you can come hang out in Discord. I'll stream something, probably Wuthering Waves. I've been playing Woo-Wah a lot lately. I love Woo-Wah. It's like for a Genshin style game, I think it's right up my alley. Oh my gosh, the chat thing works on these things. Oh my gosh, you can actually see like what you type in the chat. And I found one of the goose. And Nishi is a goose from the Untitled Goose Game. Jack Daniels? Dude, you have no idea how much Jack Daniels we have over here. If you go into any liquor store where I live, like, the only drink on the shelf is Jack Daniels. Like, I am not kidding at all. Like, we are stocked to the brim. But lately, a lot of our liquor stores have actually been carrying sake that has been imported from California. So, like, what a lot of people probably don't know is that a lot of sake actually comes from California here in the States. So basically, because, like, California is a lot closer to Japan than the East Coast. So we get a lot of our imports through California, then they get shipped across the state. And after so many years, we actually finally got some of our stores to finally start selling some sake. And I think the most common brand is like the Genro bottle, which there's like a couple places near me, like where I live, and they finally got the strawberry flavored ones in, and oh my gosh, it tastes like juice. Like, I kid you not, it literally tastes like a juice box. It's insane. It's a sophisticated taste with a hint of permanent marker. I've actually never had Jack Daniels before, so I have absolutely no idea, like, what to expect out of it at all. No, well, so, like, that, I'll keep that in mind. Permanent markers. Like, I'll keep that in mind if I ever, like, taste any of it. But yeah, no. So I live actually right outside our capital of Nashville. So I'm actually moving into a closer town further away from the capital. So I actually live just a few miles away from my family. And my mother and my father are separated. So I'm actually moving in with my father because he has a room set aside for me that I have not used in many, many years, and my rent has just gotten, like, way too high. Like, let's be honest. Like, over here, rent has gotten out of control. Like, rent is the new homeowning. Like, that's it. Like, getting a house, oh, heck no. If you don't have 600K, 500K, like 400K, like, you are not seeing a house in this lifetime. I promise you. Like, you are just not gonna get it. But my town is actually a pretty chill place. It's actually not that busy. They've been expanding over time. It's actually outside of some of the busier towns, so it's like we don't really see too much traffic, but we get a lot of people just like passing through. Can't wait for the shut up, I want to sleep moments. I know, right? Okay, so guys, alright, so, you know, you probably think it's like, Bix, how are you gonna live with your family? Okay, so I have a plan. My room is the furthest room from all the other rooms. The only wall that is connecting my room is like to what used to be my sister's room. So basically, I'm going to put my entire streaming setup against that wall. That's right. And I'm gonna get sound panels, and I'm basically gonna put a TV there, sound panels, insulate my door, so then I can literally just yell in my room, sing, yell. I want to do karaoke at some point. I can like do all this like yelling and whatever, and no one will be able to stop me. I actually have permission from my dad. My dad's like, yeah, I don't care how loud you are as long as I can sleep. Rent in general is a stupid thing to have in the world. I'm gonna be honest, I understand renting, but like it's gotten like way out of control. Like, you just hear so much about bad landlords, rent going up in places, people trying to squat on other people's property. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the world's getting crazy out there, guys. It's getting, like, really crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, like, what's going on. It's like, man, I just want to go far, far away. Like, I actually looked at a job application. So, like, I live in the west of Tennessee, closer to the capital. Not too far west. I'm like mid-state. And so, to the east, we have our mountains, and to the west, we have, like, more of our, like, lake, port connecting cities, down in, like, the southwest, closer to, like, Mississippi. Which, by the way, Mississippi is a chill place, especially if you want to go gambling. Like, I swear, that place is so cool. Lot of lakes to go visit and stuff down there. It's a really fun place to go hang out around. Just a little warning, sound panels reduce the sound, but they don't make your room soundproof. Okay, so, like, that's the other thing. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna, like, soundproof my room, but it will add a little bit better insulation. So basically the volume at which I already, like, talk, it should be a little bit better. I should be able to talk a little bit louder, and as long as I don't scream my head off, like, during a horror game or something. So, you probably won't see me getting, like, overly excited as much in certain games. So, like, I will still have to, like, control myself. Future housing market looks grim. I'm gonna be honest. So, like, I have not told my family this, but the reason I want my degree is I want to be able to travel. Like, eventually, I'm gonna be, like, a traveling, I want to get into, like, traveling, right? I want to go, like, visit the world. I want to possibly look into living in a place that is a little bit, like, more chill than, like, where I'm living currently, because I'm gonna be honest, the US is getting a little too chaotic for me, and I would like to focus on being an IT guy. Like, I would love to be a traveling IT guy. Like, I want that so bad. Like, I want to, like, go get my degree, go get my certifications, learn a language or two while I'm studying, and, like, I want to use that so that way I can get, like, a work visa, because, like, I really want to go visit, like, Japan. Like, my family is against this so much. Like, my dad wants me to hold, like, an actual, like, what is it? Like, what do they call it? Like, a white-collar job? Like, in an office? Like, he wants me to have, like, a nice, cushy job, throw money into the 401k. Like, he wants me to kind of, like, live that, like, stereotypical, like, American dream. And it's like, I don't blame him. And it's like, I think that's a really cool notion to, like, want to, like, invest, like, the next 30 years of my life into. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a very, like, chaotic, adventurous person. I do not like sitting idly by, because, like, I tend to waste away. Like, when I get comfortable, like, I stagnate. Like, I lose a lot of knowledge. I tend to not care as much about world affairs. I typically kind of, like, roll over and just spend, like, kind of spend money. So, like, I want to get back into, I want to, like, potentially move somewhere where I'll be, like, a little bit more pushed to my limits, because then I'll get, like, more serious about, like, my future. And I think I could find, like, a much better place to live, cheaper and stuff, if I, like, travel around. And it's like, if I find a remote job, so, like, hybrid jobs are, like, a really big thing nowadays. So it's like, if I find, like, a nice remote job, like, I could possibly work remote from, like, one place, live in another place, and, like, I could just, like, do my own thing. So, like, that's what I'm kind of, like, getting after. But yeah, in the UK, your prime minister changed the rules so school kids have to stay in school until they're 18. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? So wait, hold on, you guys are literally forced to stay in school? So, like, I will say, I think you should always try to go for your GED. Like, always get your high school diploma. Because your high school diploma, if anything, serves as a baseline. But I do understand that there are some people who have to drop out to go get a job to, like, support their families. So it's like, I understand that part a lot. But, it's like, I think trade schools should be talked about a bit more. I think the problem with the school system is they push college too much. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna tell you the things that your teachers are not gonna tell you, and I've actually told this to other people, and, like, I've discussed. It's like, if you like college and that's, like, what you want to stay into, like, that's great. If you think you can go through college, like, go for it. But, like, it's not for everybody. And what trade schools exist to bring to the table that colleges can't. Colleges are good for like learning things, but like they don't implement things like trade schools do. In trade schools, you get what is called like on-job experience while learning the knowledge that you need to do the job. But college is like, if you're gonna do college, here's what I always recommend people. Once you get through your first 2 years, try to look for an internship. Like, look for an internship so that way you have the on-site experience, but from an outside perspective, so that way you get your toes wet, and you can decide if it's really the job you want to go into. Because, like, after 2 years, you still have the opportunity to, like, change classes. Schools don't cost anything where you're at. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. That college is, like, a little bit more accessible to you guys. That's really great, because, like, over here, we have to rely on a lot of scholarships. Like, we gotta, like, rub elbows with, like, the top brass. Like, we gotta be, like, buddy with people. We gotta, like, pull in those, like, parental favors. But yeah, no, you gotta, like, pay, like, almost entirely out of pocket up here. Like, it's crazy. It's all business? Yeah, it's all business. But that's what I like about trade schools. Like, trade schools still take scholarships and stuff. You can pretty much go through it for free, get on the site experience. I always recommend to people, it's like, if you don't like a 2-year college, go to a trade school and then maybe go back for an associate's. That's probably like the best way of looking at it sometimes. Half of the things that school teaches is not useful in the real world. That's why I'm talking about trade schools. Trade schools will teach you real world experience. Because what trade schools do, the professors in trade schools are people that have worked the business for like 40 years. Like, they are the guys that have been like busting like 60 overtime hours, like going like day to day, paycheck to paycheck, putting food on the table for their families, developing like actual like real relationships in the business sphere. Like, trade schools are pretty cool. You ever heard of trade schools? So trade schools for me, like where I live, so like we're like a very southern state, so like our trade school is nursing, IT, welding, HVAC for like working on machinery and like household equipment and stuff like that. Stop describing you feel old. And the best thing about trade school is they get you through the program in like a year and a half. Like, think of it, like a year and a half, and you are literally earning money right then and there, because trade schools also get you in touch with job placement as well. So like, you are almost like you are most certainly going into the job as soon as like you're out of it. You cast manual breathing. I do need to like breathe a little bit. I need to ingest some more water. But yeah, no, I really loved my trade school. But now that I've done trade school, I have the experience. I've worked the job for 3 years, maybe 3.5. I have a few like certifications that I can go like work for other people. I'm considered to be a competitive selector for other jobs that are like in my field of expertise as well. If you probably wanted to leave already. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. College is what really makes me hate it. It's like, I don't like sitting through lectures. I'm a doing person. I like to do things. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think the best classes I ever took was Photoshop, Microsoft applications, and one semester of like coding and language for programming and stuff like that. Those were like the best days of my college, because like I could actually like do things like hands-on and have like a really good time with it. Like, it was really fun. It's really fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I learned a lot of things. Although I'm not gonna lie, I was very lazy in my first programming class for like HTML. I'm gonna be honest, HTML can put you to sleep, but like I was pretty lazy because like I had enough HTML experience that I could basically just throw up a random website in the middle of my sleep and then just turn it into my teacher, and she looked at it and she was like, "Oh, good job, Bix. Yeah, good job." You're like, "Yeah, it's a very nice looking website." Yeah, I'm like, I made this in 1 hour while I was eating breakfast. College sports is a big thing here too in the USA. Wait, are sports is like a really big thing for you guys? I'd love to go with me to Japan. Okay, so like I actually wanna talk about that a little bit. So a few years ago, my dad, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really proud of my dad, and sometimes he comes in to chat with you guys and no one knows who he is. Because I always tell him, I'm like, if you tell anyone you're my dad, I'm gonna ban you in like 5 seconds. But no, I'm really proud of my dad because my dad works in law enforcement, and I'm actually thinking about doing a interview special maybe sometime in July, ask him to like come on stream and have him like explain like what he does, because he's been a police officer for like 30 plus years, and I'm gonna be honest, my dad is built different, and there's why it's like related to Japan. I'll get to that. Like, my dad works constant overtime, and like I swear this man is a machine. He barely sleeps, he barely eats, he barely does anything in his free time. All he does is he works. And because of that, he got a very nice job at our capital, where basically he gets to sit there and rub elbows with the politicians. And I was very proud of him to like get that far, because he started getting like very depressed recently. Like, anytime I would hang out with my dad, he'd basically just be like, oh, Bix, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the next few years. Like I'm gonna be without work. I'm not gonna make the money anymore. I'm not gonna get the bag. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I want to go like ride motorcycles around the country, or like I don't know, like I want to get like a hobby or something. I'm like, dude, why don't we just like go somewhere, like you and I? And my dad was like, whoa, what do you mean? Like, whoa, yo, like what are you talking about, Bix? I basically told him like, why don't we go to Japan? And I kid you not, my dad is like, he has been eating up all of the like travel to Japan YouTube videos like a freaking all-you-can-eat buffet. Like, I think he's more excited than I am to go to Japan. So in about 3.5 years from now, or like 2.5, I can't really remember, I swear his retirement's getting closer and closer each and every day, but he and I are actually planning to go to Japan, and it'll be my first time, but we're gonna go for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Like, we're gonna be there for nearly a whole month, and as soon as I go back to school, I'm gonna start saving like a separate savings account, so that way I can like actually afford to go there. And like, so like, basically how it's gonna work out is like, my dad's getting the tickets, I have to provide my own hotel and food. So like, when we get there, like basically like we're gonna be like together, but I have to like pay for all my stuff for myself, but he's gonna pay for the travel. 2 weeks is less than half a month. That's still cool. Yeah. Well, oh, that's right. It's like, what are months now? 3-4 weeks? Month? I swear my what is it? How I perceive time is just not there. Cause like, I just constantly work, and then when I come home, I do my hobbies. So like, my perception of time is a little janky. So it's like, if it is 2 weeks and that's like half a month, I apologize. A month is on average 4 to 5 weeks. Oh, that's right. It just goes to show like how fast time moves for me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I wake up, I have no idea what's going on in the world. I have to like open my phone, look at the date and the time to have a perception of time. Which is really weird, because I can wake up on command. Like, I have perfected the sleep schedule. So, like, my sleep schedule is anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. On average, it is 6 to 8 hours. But I have, because, like, I have a very, like, high level of anxiety and fear of being late, I have basically, trained myself to wake up and it's kind of like micro sleep. Like I sleep like 2 hours, wake up, sleep 2 more hours, wake up. I basically mastered the ability to just be like, all right, what time do you need to wake up in the morning? 7 o'clock? Okay, wake up at 7. I'll wake up at 4, go back to sleep, wake up at 7. Like it's so freaky. Like it's so freaky. I've mastered my internal clock somehow. Sounds extremely exhausting. I would think that. But there are nights where I like chug a bunch of water, I get up in the middle of the night to like go use the bathroom, and I swear I feel like I've got like a full night's sleep. I don't know what it is about waking up in the middle of the night, getting up to do something, going back to sleep. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's such a weird feeling, but yeah, I get a full amount of sleep, and I don't feel tired in the mornings. Also, welcome, Ray. How's it going? I'm leaving us? No, I'm not leaving anybody. No. I'm not leaving you guys. I would never do that. Okay, so like, I probably should talk about the move a little bit more. So, I'm a robot. I am not a robot. Could a robot do this? Could I just put on my sunglasses right like that right in front of you? No, I am not a robot. I am the real deal. I am the one and only Bix's Vtuber. I also got a lightsaber, so on guard. Bring it on. If you think I'm a robot, you're gonna get sliced in half. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You sleep between 2 to 6 hours normally, but if you wake up in between, your day is over. You're so dead. I feel that. It's like some people like wake up and it's like it's game over. It is game over. They are just not going to get their energy back. Either you stay or take us with you. I promise you guys that if I ever, like, actually go somewhere and, like, I change my life drastically, I promise you I will always have a plan for streaming. So, like, even if I have to, like, get a laptop and invest in a mobile streaming setup out of a backpack, I will literally go there. In fact, I'm actually thinking about it. So, like, I'm thinking if I still have some money left over for after my first few weeks of college, I'm thinking of buying a brand new laptop. And I'm going to use that as a mobile streaming laptop, possibly. So that way, if I ever have free time, I can just stream on the spot. So, like, part of the reason I'm doing a chatting stream right now is because, like, when I go back to college, I'm literally going... This is going to be my schedule. Wake up, go to school, go to work, go back to sleep. And it's gonna be like that for 5 days of the week. So it's like, oh, Bix, how are you gonna stream? All right, that's the genius. I am going to figure out how to cram streaming into my schedule some way, somehow. If I go on vacation with a freshly retired dad, it would be weird if you streamed during that. I feel like I could talk my dad into it. Because my dad actually likes streaming. Like, he thinks streaming is very novel. I don't think he's actually against it. 5 days in a week, my goodness. Yeah, so like I'll be like doing school like maybe like 3 to 5 days a week, and then I'll be doing my work about 5 days a week. So I get about 2 days of free time, but then it's like I got homework and all this other stuff. So I'm thinking about investing in a new style of streaming where I will probably stream my homework, if that makes sense, as a kind of like a learning thing, and then like on my days off where I don't do anything, where I get my homework caught up, I'll do games. Which, yes, I will still do Torem online. I will probably almost exclusively play Torem in the future. Do not speak the cursed language of homework. No. I'm pretty good with homework. I can do homework pretty okay. Like, I'm pretty good at it, especially writing papers. Like, writing papers isn't so bad, because, like, I've learned the art of talking to my English teacher and asking her, like, what subjects I'm actually allowed to, like, how I'm, like, supposed to source my materials, which I really hope I get another cool English teacher, because, like, most English teachers that are professors are pretty chill, so I would, like, I'm really hoping they, like, give me the option of, like, how I'm able to source my material. Because if I have to go to a library, that's going to be very awkward for me, because I don't have time to access a library. I will not have time to access one. Also, I looked at my syllabus. Guess how many years of calculus I have to take? I have to take almost 2 years of calculus for my degree. Oh, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be an absolute hell. Like, I hate it already. Depends on the teacher for your degree. Most English teachers are pretty chill. I actually had an English teacher that, so like, have you ever had that teacher that's like, oh, I will let you write on any topic? Like, I hate this. This is my pet peeve with English teachers. I hate when English teachers say, oh, honey, you can write on any topic as long as it's this very specific peak interest topic that 5 other people are also going to be doing the same writing over with the same sources. I hate it. But I had an English teacher once that would basically just give us a very, like, broad category and say, go nuts. Go nuts. Make anything, do anything. Like, as long as you have sources, I want to see what you, the writer, the author, I want to see what you are capable of. Make it 2.5 pages. I want it on my desk. I want to see how you do. Like that was the best English teacher I've ever had in my life. Because, like, I actually felt, I wasn't on writer's block. Like, I wasn't on writer's block. Like, the minute she'd give us our topic, I was like, oh, heck yeah, I know exactly what to write about. And I ran with it passionately. Like, I was so happy to, like, have her as a teacher. But my history teacher was the worst. That guy did no multiple choice tests at all. There was no multiple choice. You had to know the dates, the time periods, the people, the names. You had to know, and then you had to write a small essay. And he wouldn't let you write the essay until you answered all your questions. Like, this guy was a control freak. Like, my goodness, I hated him so much. Yeah, no, math. Yeah, I gotta do, like, 3 calculus courses. Calculus 1, Calculus 2, Calculus 3. Because my degree will be cybersecurity. So I'm going into training officially in a few weeks to be a cybersecurity specialist. So I'm going to be working a lot on networking, servers, switches, a lot of, like, the things that, like, keep your like, your computer safe. Like, that's what I'm going to be doing, basically. I'm going to be working on things like network traffic, programming devices, things like that. And honestly, I'm very excited because I think I could actually do it this time, because the first time I did this course, I did not like it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it almost broke my spirit to get into IT. Like, I wanted to quit on the spot the first time I went to college, so I dropped out. And this is not an invitation for you to drop out. I better not see that out of any of you. Okay, if you can do it, definitely do it. But I dropped out of college the first time to go to a trade school because I wanted to learn the real IT, the hands-on experience, how to talk to an end user. I wanted to learn all these, like, really cool things that they weren't teaching me in college. And now that I've learned those things, I feel like I am much smarter now, a little bit wiser as an individual. I will be turning 27 this year. So I want to see what I'm capable of. Like, I want to, by the time I'm 30, I want to have an actual degree that shows that I have a level of expertise in the subject. Like, that's what I'm after. But first I gotta move. And I'm moving in with my dad, which is, like, gonna be really crazy. Because, like, my dad is married, and he has, they have 2 stepchildren living in the same house. So it is going to be jam-packed full of people. There's only 3 bedrooms. So someone has to sleep on the couch, and it's not going to be me. I'm winning this battle royale. I'm telling you that right now. I'm taking back my room, essentially. Oh man, it's gonna be wild. But I'm sure everything will get settled in by July. But so here's my plan. So Monday, I'm calling my internet provider to cancel my internet and telling them to come pick up my modem in 24 hours. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm gonna finish my packing, get everything ready for, like, officially leaving my apartment. I'm gonna break down my computer. I'm gonna break down my desk. Like, I'm gonna, like, be downsizing everything as much as I possibly can. So Thursday is gonna be like the 30th. So I'm gonna be actually moving that day, and then I get officially evicted on the 31st. If I go to college, I should go there with the mindset of giving it an honest try. If it's not for you, you can drop out and still be successful. I've already dropped out once. I actually did give it my most honest try the first time, even though I was very lazy, very inexperienced. And honestly, I don't think I was ready the first time. So this time, I'm older, I'm a little bit wiser, I have a little bit more experience, I know how to like get around the system a little bit more. I think I'm ready, eyes. I genuinely think I am ready to take it on. That wasn't a general disclaimer. Yeah. But yeah, no, my official moving day is next Thursday. It is next Thursday. Like, I will actually be leaving my little underground. So, like, I have an underground apartment. It is built as a basement floor level of the entire building. This building is literally 4 floors. There's like 4 or 5 floors to this building. I'm in the basement. Like half of my apartment is under the dirt, and I love this little hobbit hole so much. And then I heard that my sister is possibly also moving out here, because my sister is actually moving out of my parents when I'm moving back in, which I think is just so funny. And I think she's gonna realize pretty the hard way, the same way I did, that just like living on your own nowadays is just, man, you need to get a roommate. Like, I'm gonna be honest, in the US, the prices are out of control. Like, you need to have a roommate. Like, it's just, it's absolutely crazy over here. Like, I think gas is like $3.25 on average where I live. And other places, it's as high as $5. Basement apartments have certain pros to them, not having to carry stuff upwards at lower temperatures in most cases. So I actually, so I think they snuck into my apartment one day, and I think they put a lock on my thermostat, because the lowest allowed temperature in the apartments is 50 degrees. I keep it around 55. And I'm gonna be honest, my entire apartment for a very long time was an icebox. And so I think they caught wind that I was constantly setting my thermostat down to like 50 to like 55. It's like, I'm a very cold person. I don't like being hot. When I'm hot, I sweat, and when I sweat, I'm very uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable with it's like I don't know. It's like I don't like being in my own body at that point. So I like living where it's like very cold. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I had one day I came home and my front door was sweating with condensation. Like, it was like 80 degrees outside, but like 50 degrees inside my apartment. And my front door on the outside was literally sweating with condensation. That's how bad it was, the temperature difference. You prefer lower temperatures, you usually overheat. I know, it's like it puts you in physical pain to like overheat. Like, I hate it so much. So it's very uncomfortable. I don't like it. But yeah, no, so I think my apartment complex caught on to the fact, and I think they permanently disabled my thermostat because I can't get it lower than 60, and I'm gonna be honest, it's been making me very uncomfortable lately. The only way I can like get my body temperature to drop down a few degrees is by basically taking a hot shower early in the morning, so that way the cold air makes me freezing. And yes, I will freeze myself if I cannot get a fan or something. Which I'm gonna be honest, these poor ceiling fans have probably had enough of me, because like I keep them constantly running. So I feel like it's gonna be but my dad's place, man, he loves to. My dad is the stereotype of don't touch the thermostat, but he doesn't care what I do in my own room. So I think what I'm gonna do when I get my room, I am installing an industrial fan in one corner of the room to blow nothing but cold air. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I am going to get an industrial size fan and I'm going to hang it from the ceiling upside down so that way it perfectly targets the whole room. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, so I will be officially moved in on Friday, but there's one problem. My boss did not give me my Saturday, Sunday off. So as soon as I get off my 4 days, I'm pretty sure I gotta go straight back to work. But I still have to set up the room. That is the problem. And I'm hoping I can talk him into giving me those days off, which is weird because he has it put down as a personal day. And I think that's a very odd thing for him to do, putting stuff down as a personal day instead of a vacation day. So I need to talk to him about it on Monday and see if I can get him to kind of like reverse that decision a little bit. Because I need an extra 2 days to like make sure my room is up to snuff. Because the next week I have to go to the dentist to get my root canal for my teeth. And I want to still be able to stream that week. So it's like the first week of June, I would still like to be able to stream because I bought a couple games that are like very outside the box type of games. I think they're very funny. Like I got like I'm gonna kind of like keep it a surprise, but like I got a couple games that came out on Steam recently, and I swear they're gonna blow up. I swear I'm sitting on like the next Lethal Company of meme games. I swear. But it's kind of like a cooking game. And then I'm gonna do like some Toram as well, because I heard the No Game No Life collab is coming out pretty soon, and I am excited for the No Game No Life collab. Like I honestly thought I had woken up in a different parallel universe when I saw Toram Online X No Game No Life. So, and now I feel like I really want to go back to reading No Game No Life novels, but I've already packed up all my books, so I can't do that. But the only books I do have out are the ones I keep at work. I have an anime cabinet in my workplace. It starts, have I tried the Darkness skill tree? Is that out? Hold on, is the Darkness skill tree out? Man, I shouldn't log into Toram right now, but I might actually do it. It has been for a while? What? How the heck? What the heck? Oh man, I want to log in. Oh gosh. Man, I wonder when we're gonna get Necromancy. Like that's the one I'm most excited for. I want Necromancy. Like, I swear, we're starting to get to that level 300 cap in Toram, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what a level 300 cap is gonna look like. Like, I think almost every class will be able to run MP charge if you don't have the star gems for it. Which, as much as I want to do Studi, I did Studi one time with one group, and I cannot do it. Sato gifted you the books. You're playing your THS with the Darkness tree now. Nice. Wait, Dante, why are you saying put me down? Look, Corey got a Dante, and I got Corey. I got Corey. Whee! Dude, I love this. I love this so much. Put you down? No, never. Nah. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh, man, he fell on your head. Poor Corey. Poor Corey. Oh, he thinks he can run away. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got him. I'm dragging him away. Ah! And he was never seen again. No more Corey. Not even your devil trigger form can save you now. No, sir. It cannot. Oh, man. Which, I have a question. Has anyone here started playing Wuthering Waves? Because, like, I swear this game is so addicting. Like, I cannot wait to play that on stream. because I've been doing a lot of the boss fights lately, and dude, they are so good. I love them so much. You love it so much. Dude, do you like these? I will keep these around for you guys if you guys want these. Like, I spent $15 on these. I will use this more often if everyone wants it. Because I'm very proud of getting this set up in like 10 minutes. Yeah. What are those? Okay, so these are chat avatars. So like this one right here is you, Eyes. This one is you. So like basically whenever someone comes by the chat and they actually like chat, you basically get your own personalized avatar. And I can download a whole bunch of these. I can get Pokemon, I can get Dragon Ball characters, I can get Yu-Gi-Oh, I can do like Devil May Cry, slimes. I think I've got like a few other things loaded in, like Hollow Knight, that they haven't appeared yet. Yeah. I can get a lot of these. I can also get someone to make them, and then I can like use them. If I like get them made, which I'm actually planning on getting something. Can you be a Pikachu? I can add in Pokemon, and then if you but see, here's the thing, I can't like make avatars. So it's like it'll be RNG if you be a Pikachu. But I can get like a bunch of Pokemon. But the problem is the Pokemon ones are, it has like the Pokédex entries. So there's like 100 or so of them. And I'm afraid of downloading it because I don't want to have to go through and delete like 50 of these at a time. So it's like, I gotta be kind of like careful with this, like when I make these. But yeah, no, I'm gonna work on making chatting streams a little bit more entertaining and maybe also use these during the live streams. Also, hello, Dakota. Hello. Oh my gosh, Dakota's a duck! Whoops. Come here. You're mine. I got him. I got Dakota. I'm gonna be honest, this is more of a thing for me than it is for you guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Go, my bombs. I'm gonna blow everything up. Jeez, I'm gonna get banned by YouTube. It's a goose. Yeah, you're a goose from the Untitled Goose Game. Wait, can I also make them? Oh, I can spawn them as well. Like, we got Virgil. Oh my gosh, it gives them the name spawned. What else can I do? Spawn star for avatars to catch. What does this do to them? What do the stars do? What is that? What do these do? It's like I'm feeding a bunch of fish. I swear, it's like I'm feeding a bunch of fish. Like, what the heck? I have a slingshot. Wait, can I like slingshot something? Oh, I can slingshot avatars. Nice. Also, Dakota, how's your day going? Hope you are doing fantastic. Solaire, though, I know, right? Solaire is so cool. Wait, can I like launch him? That's so weird. What is this? Block options. Wait, I can spawn blocks? What the heck? How does this work? What is this? What have I done? Oh, I get it. It's like a catching game. Like, you can catch the stars. How do I delete these? There we go. Okay, alright, I deleted it. There we go. Alright, how do I delete these things? Like, they're all over the place now. I think I've made too many of them. But yeah, no, look at the Solaire. I like the Solaire. When you pick him up, he actually reacts to it. He's so cute. He's so cute, Dakota. But there's Dakota. I'm gonna grab Dakota. Actually, no, get out of here, Virgil. I want Dakota. Yeah, I got the little duck. I wonder if I can make the duck have like a goose sound, like whenever I like pick it up or like it spawns. Like, I think that would be like kind of cool. Oh, but no, how is everything going? I hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. It's Saturday, it's the weekend, it's time to party, and I almost closed out the application for this. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, it's like, I want to do more of this stuff. So like, I invested in this program so that way I have something to kind of like play with. Would be cool if I could set fixed avatars for chatters. I wonder if I can do that. Let me see. Can I do that? Pick up avatar, select user. Oh wait, I might actually be able to. So wait, what do you want to be, Eyes? I'm gonna turn Eyes into a slime. Oh, let's see. How do I... Let's see. Alright, and... Okay. Alright, wait. Where did Eyes go? Oh, wait, there he is. But he didn't change. Oi, why did you not change? Hold on. If I set you to Virgil and hit refresh, does it work? It does not work. Man, I swear I'm going to master this program at some point. I will master the program. I promise you. I will kind of like figure this out as I go. You're happy staying as Dante? But the problem is I want to know how to like actually change you guys if you guys don't like what you are. Or what is it? Wait, hold on. Is it... Alright, I figured it out. I figured it out. I got Eyes. Yeah, there we go. I figured it out, Eyes. Okay, so basically I can do this thing where I select your name, then I right click you, and then I hit update, and then look, Eyes is now a block man. So yes, I can in theory turn you into a Pikachu from now on. So yeah, I can do that. Can I change the colors too? I think I can. Maybe. No. For some reason, colors do not work. So no, I cannot change your color. Sorry. Currency. I don't know what currency means. Set. Well, I can make sets out of these. Nice. There's a lot of cool things I can do. Like, I literally just bought this program about an hour ago. Nice, well thought out program, though. It's a very nice program. But I think I made the avatars too big because the Dantes and the Virgils are like a quarter of my screen. And then you have the little Solaires and the block guys that are like the proper size. So I need to play with this a little bit more to like make it. But see, here's the thing. I don't know how it looks until I go live. So any changes I make will not take effect until I go live. So that is probably like the one big downside to like using this little program is like I have to like kind of eyeball like how it's gonna work and stuff. How do I get rid of the extra spawns? Get out of here. Alright, go. Get. Do I just throw you guys off the screen? Oh, I just throw them off the screen. Nice. Get out of here. Alright, where's that little Solaire? Yeah, get out of here. No, you get back here. No. Oh, they're respawning. Oh no, they're coming back. Man. Oh my gosh, it's all over the place. It's a oh my gosh, it's the freaking resistance. Can you be a block with a cape until you can be a Pikachu? Yes, you can. Where are you? Let's see. Alright, so cape. Where's the cape? Oh, man. Oh, peace. Pumpkin? No. Toast? No. Yellow man? No. Slime head? No. Pig face? What the heck? Man, how do I turn you into a cape? Don't kick you? Corey, where are you hiding? Nah, that's not Corey. That's not Corey. Oh, here you. Oh, I see you, Corey. Yeah, I got him. I got him by his leg. Yeah. And he gone until he respawns. Dude, this is my favorite toy now. Like, dude, this thing is so funny. I love this so much. But, like, how do I give you a cape? That is what I'm wondering. So, I'm probably going to figure out how I can mess with your avatar some more. And then I guess I will have to learn the program commands in order to change it some more. So, yeah. I think that's going to be the way to go about it from now on. Yeah. is I'll have to like learn this program, learn the programs for the commands and stuff, and then that way I can actually like figure out how to like change things more. Yeah. You would guess it's a preset. So, like, in the set, though, I don't see... Yeah, spawn, it is a preset. Like, I know it exists, but I don't have the ability. So, like, I would have to disconnect the program to figure that out. Well, I wonder. Let me see. Can I update you? Yeah, I don't know. It's not triggering it. It's like I'm pressing the thing for it, but yeah, no, it's just not a thing. Do I still do Apex? I do still do Apex. Yeah, I just don't play Apex very often, but I'm thinking about playing Apex in June because they just added solos. Like they just added solos to Apex, so like now I can actually like go fight an entire lobby full of people and get beamed from like 7 different directions. Oh, heck yeah. You lost your member? Yeah, no, the members expire at the end of a month. So it's like, you would have to like actually like get your membership back. It's not a forever thing. But yeah, no, Nart, I still do Apex. Why? Is there someone wanting to play Apex? Because like, I love playing Apex. I just no one ever has time to play when I want to. Like, I can't ever do collabs half the time because no one actually lives in my time zone, or everyone works in the afternoon. So I still want to play Apex. Nope, you're just asking? I might do some in June. I probably won't play very much Apex in the future because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little burnt out. Like, I love Apex. I love playing as Rampart. I love playing with Eston and Dakota and Sayu and, what was that, Lyra and Jin. Like, I love playing with all of them, but, like, man, Apex has just kind of burnt me out. Because, like, I can't ever get any progress. They won't give me an heirloom. Like, like, all the skins are super expensive. Like, I wanna play with more people, but, like, I don't have the time to play with more people. Sato goes to sleep when you get off work, and go to sleep when you get off work? Yeah. See, like, I'm wedged in between everyone's time zone. So, basically, everyone that plays Toram with me, you guys wake up when I'm streaming. And then, so I try to stream 3 to 4 hours. That way everyone can, like, have a chance to, like, see the live stream. And then the people that also are in my time zone, they all go to sleep around the time that I'm streaming. So it's, like, it's very weird. So, like, I have to balance live streaming early enough that everyone can kind of see it. And then late enough that everyone else on the other side of the world can also get a chance to see it. You're on your league break 2 days and you're shaking. Nart, Nart, listen, if we need to lock you in a room, like, we can do that. We can arrange for that. If you're trying to quit League, and you're trying to improve and be better, we can help you, okay? Don't, just trust us. We'll put you in a room, we'll give you water, we'll give you a toilet, we'll give you food, and then we're just gonna lock the door for 2 weeks. And I promise we'll cure you. Or just be like Dantes. Just say really really weird, wacky things. Put them on YouTube Shorts, and then just get popular off that. And then just let the dopamine flow in and like keep you positive, like mentally. Which, now that I say that out loud, that sounds like a very toxic way of getting a dopamine rush. Like, my goodness. You know, it's actually funny that Nart... Okay, so, like, I've literally told chat before that I will never play League. I've actually told people I will never, ever play League. And then I started playing a MOBA called V Rising, and it's a survival game, but it's made by a MOBA company. So, like, I've literally gone against my word to play a game that's somewhat like League of Legends. But here's the thing. it's a PvE slash PvP survival game. So in a way, I'm playing something that's totally not League, but it has a lot of like League elements in the game. You have played both. You really wouldn't put them in the same box. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's just a joke because the company was into like making MOBAs. Like that's what it was. Like I promise you, I'm not actually saying they're the same game. But I will say I have enjoyed playing V Rising a lot, and I'm kind of considering whether or not I want to do a video on it. Because they have a brutal mode and a normal mode, and the boss fights vary differently based on like what mode you play in. I'm gonna be honest, me and Artie, we beat brutal mode, right? So like Artie and I, we beat the hardest bosses in the game, and then as soon as we went to a normal PvE server, I started killing everything with like underleveled gear. Like I was like, man, these bosses ain't shit anymore. Like these things are not giving me a challenge whatsoever. Artie's like looking at me like I'm crazy, like Bix. We're playing on normal mode. Stop being a tryhard. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep hacking away at these bosses until they actually start fighting back. But yeah, no. You know, Ice, have you played V Rising? Like, have you actually, like, played V Rising? Because, like, I love that game so much now. Like, it's so cool. Like, there's a lot of good base building elements. There's, like, really good, like, world exploration. You cast rubber bones. I cast... Nah, I can't think of anything right now. You know what? Oh, reliable. I cast fireball! Oh, gosh. How are you doing, Cyber? You know what? Just for that, you all get Zelda bombs. That's right. You all get Zelda bombed. Yeah! Raining bombs. Yeah. You played it for like 10-ish hours and you got bored and never touched it again. I will say it's a lot better with people. It's definitely a lot more enjoyable with people. But I also, I'm a single player type guy, so like, I never get bored when I'm by myself. I will say it does feel a little boring at times when you're just out there exploring. Like, the boss fights are probably the biggest thing going for it right now. Playing League is really fun, it makes you feel young and joyful in life only if you're winning. But like, you guys know me, I'm always losing, so like, I shouldn't play League. I would get toxic, and I would turn into a not very nice wizard, and no one wants to see that. I already get tilted enough at work. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I spent 30 minutes getting a guy to plug in a cable to a computer. 30 minutes to tell a grown adult who sounded like they had 10 years on me, put the square in the square hole. I was so tilted. Like, I was about to throw something. Like, oh man. Toxic wizards end up a lizard, then slap the tail on me right now. Slap the tail on me, because I got so toxic today. Like, I was breathing through my teeth. I was like, I am about to drive to Henrietta, New York, and slap this guy across the face. Lamau, poor dude, no. No, you are a grown adult. You should know how to put a cable into a computer. I literally sent him pictures. Pictures! And he couldn't put the frickin' cable into the hole. I'm like, my guy, how are you supposed to have children? How are you gonna find that hole, huh? You're gonna need a pop-up book for that too? Like, man, people are lazy. No, he was just flat out. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not one to insult people. That was just stupid. I was so livid. Like, it was 30 minutes. From the start of the phone call to the end of the phone call was just me trying to get him to plug it in. That's all I had to do. That's all he had to do was plug it in. Yeah. Yeah, no. You thought people that were dumber ever know just man, I'm gonna be honest. If you think you've ever seen a dumb person, trust me, there's someone out there that's way worse. And that's coming from me, someone who I'm gonna be honest, I make dumb mistakes. I say dumb things from time to time. I do a lot of questionable things, but you know what? I at least try. Like, I'm trying. And then, like, I go through 2 years of like school. I have like nearly 10 years of customer service behind me. I know how to talk to people. I'm very nice to them. I walk them through stuff. I do all these things for them. And then they turn around and they just do dumb stuff. Like, man, that's what makes us human. I'm gonna be honest. If that's what makes us human, that guy was a gerbil. That's how bad it was. Like I have actual horror stories from IT. I think the worst phone call I've ever had in my life was 2 hours. 2 hours to tell someone to press the power button. Yeah. It was a 2-hour phone call to just get someone to push a little black button that had the power symbol on it. I cannot make this stuff up. It was that bad. And the amount of uhs and ums I heard made me feel like I was dumb. Like, it was insane. But no, it's like, I feel for them. I feel for these people. It's like, you run a business all day and then you call tech support thinking, oh, I just called tech support, they push the magic button and it goes working again. No, it doesn't work like that. Anyone working of layer 8 problems more than we would like? Layer 8 is fine. Layer 1 is where the nightmare is at. When you get to layer 1, oh gosh, physical hardware issues are the worst. Man, I almost want to pull out the OSI model right now. Like, man, I swear I'm about to pull out the OSI model and look at it and just be like, if this is where I'm at and this is where I'm getting to, like... Like, man, it is a nightmare talking to end users. Like, I honestly thought that, like, going into the year of, like, 2024, a lot of people would, like, note at least the bare minimum about technology. No, they don't. They really don't. I keep telling my mom, because, like, my mom's a teacher, and I'm like, can you please push for the Board of Education to make computer applications a mandatory course starting at the middle school level? And she's just like, oh, no one needs to know that stuff. I'm like, no, they need to know this stuff. They need to know the bare minimum of technology in order to live in society. Maybe you played it up well, it feels like your joke didn't land. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think I understood your joke, guys. I'm sorry. I assumed when you said layer 8, I thought you were talking about the OSI model of troubleshooting. Which I don't think I remember the whole thing. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. OSI model. Alright, so the OSI model. So there's 7 layers to the OSI. Actually, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 7 layers to the OSI model involving technology and troubleshooting. There's 1, the physical. 2, the data. 3, the network. 4, the transport. 5, the session. 6, the presentation. 7, the application. So when it comes to 1 and 2, 1 is basically like where you get power at. Like 1 is the physical device. Does the physical device have power? Does the hardware on the device work? Then 2 is the data link. If you do not have data link, then you do not have network. If you do not have network, you do not have IP address. So you have to have physical and data. Like, that is what everything is based off of. Network is like you are connected to the network, you have your IP. Transport is the way that your data flows. And then 5 is session. Session is like where you like start your like what you want to do, like get on the web, like get on the internet, start a program, things like that. Like that's what that stuff is all about. Yeah. The OSI model is 7 layers and layer 8 is an IT inside joke. I have never heard of layer 8 before. I have been working for about 3 years in this job, and I've never heard of the layer 8 joke. How the heck has this gone over my head? Layer 8 being the user? Yeah, no, I'm gonna call that layer 0. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it layer 0. Layer 0 is the end user. Like, that is what I'm calling it. But man, how have I never heard that joke? I literally look at IT memes all day long. I've never heard this joke. Like, what the heck? Am I behind? Like, man, I'm so behind. Also, eyes. Are we in a similar profession? Like, eyes. Like, I'm curious. Like, are we in similar professions? Because, like, I noticed, like you, maybe it's a German thing. It might be a German thing, but I've never heard of that joke. But no, I actually don't mind talking about what I do for a living. So I work for a large corporation that, I'm gonna be honest, if you knew who I worked for, you would honestly question if we even had an IT department. But I work for a very large corporation as what is called an information technology analyst. And so basically what that means is I am an IT analyst 1. My job is to take a call from an end user, identify the problem, figure out the steps to solution, and either put it in process towards the solution being fixed or fixing it on the spot. In a very like professional way, I work in a call center. You're a system engineer? Oh my gosh, nice. You basically just do admin stuff for your company. Okay, so as much as I probably made my job sound really cushy and easy, we do so much work. Like, I take calls from the end user. I fix the end user stuff. I manage the end user accounts. I manage the broadband and backup internet for all sites and locations. I talk between vendors of the technicians to the site and the end users. I take emergency calls. I set up planned dates for hardware shipping and vendors going out to locations. If there's an issue with the hardware, I have to fix that. I also manage the email chain. Like, I do the work of like 7 people, and I'm paid for the work of an intern. I'm not joking. Like, I should, roughly based on my job responsibilities, I should be making like $25 an hour. I make like 20. Yeah. You leave the customer contact to your colleagues as much as you can and just sit with the servers. Yeah, I try to do something like that, but basically I used to be what is called a non-call representative. And so basically my job was to have as little contact with the end user as possible. And if there was a ticket that was sitting in the system that had to be worked, that's what I was doing. That I was basically spare meat. But I'm gonna be honest, my job started not really respecting what I was capable of. I got very lazy and lax. Like, I was not being I was not working to the best of my ability. So I got downgraded from being a non-call representative, and they threw me back in the call queue. Something I have a very bad anxiety with. But I'm very good at it because I have a lot of years of customer service. But I really miss being able to choose my own work. So now, anytime I pick up a call, it's a mystery box. I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know how long it's going to take. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to solve it at all. And so, like, that's my job now. And I still do all the other things I mentioned and then some. I used to basically have the responsibility of checking 3 email chains, working 15 tickets a day, and overall just making sure the place doesn't get set on fire. But I basically lost that responsibility because, like, there was a point in time where when we moved our office, it's like we used to work in a very crappy building. I mean, the ceiling tiles were falling out of place. The network cables were infested and falling out of the ceiling. There were bugs living in our walls. There were wasp nests up in our lights. Like, we worked in a very, like, disgusting part of the building. And they basically, our boss belly moaned. Like he moaned and wailed and pitched a fit in as many meetings as he could to get them to agree to give us a better room. So basically, they gave us a building makeover. But I'm gonna be honest. So, like, now that we're in a more, like, clean corporate environment, we have meeting rooms, break room to, like, eat and, like, get drinks and snacks, like, all this cool stuff. Like, our entire job, like, kind of changed overnight. Now they're, like, more corporatized, and we don't really have the freedom that we used to have, like, with doing our jobs. And I'm gonna be honest, they've been cracking down on us more and more and more and more, taking away, like, a lot of our liberties and our like, little freedoms that, like, kept us happy at our job. And basically, 5 of us got denied for promotions. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the morale in our job is, like, so low right now that I'm just riding it out to see if I can fill the power vacuum. Like, I'm literally waiting for, like, 5 guys to just, like, walk out of the room and just be like, I'm done. And I'm just gonna be like, so, about that pay raise. Like, that's how bad it is right now at my workplace. Like, it is so bad that, at this point, I'm just trying to get through college. Like, that's it. I'm planning to go back to college, waiting to see what my college schedule is going to be like, and then I'm basically looking for another job. Like, I've had it. I either get a raise or I go look for another job, because, like, I cannot work on $20 an hour anymore. It is insane. Like, I think I've lost more money in 1 year than I have in, like, the last 5 years of my life. Just trying to pay rent, honestly. It's been really bad. But I'm trying to make the best of it, honestly. I'm actually trying to, like, make the best of it out of this situation, and, like, try to just kind of, like, still live life. But, like, yeah, no, I'm like, really burnt out from the IT thing, honestly. But, like, I still want to do IT. I still really just, like, want to do IT, and, like, I want to keep with it as a profession, because I think it's really good. I can do a lot of, like, cool stuff, and I get to, like, learn about a lot about technology and work with a lot of companies, and I get to see, like, what a lot of, like, their internal processes are like, and it's a very nice, like, peek behind the curtain. If I live with my dad, you'll think my money will start accumulating. That's actually the plan. So my dad offered for me to come back because he knew I wanted to go to college. And even though my dad has made some bad decisions and stuff in the past in regards to, like, family and, like, relationships and stuff, the one thing my dad does care about the most is me and my sister. And hold on, I'm gonna grab some water. Basically, while he's going through retirement, trying to ride out the last few years, he has been personally talking to people to try and find me a better job, because he's the only person that actually listens to me when I tell him, like, how bad my job gets and how they don't, like, really do a lot for us anymore. So it was my dad's idea, because he heard I wanted to go back to college. He was like, hey, you need to come back and live with me. And so that way you can save more money, and that way you can get back on your feet, and you can focus on, like, your YouTube channel. You can, like, focus on, like, taking classes and stuff, and then just, like, trying to get out of your job, essentially. Like, he wants me to get a better job, one in a more, like, respectable position. Like, he wants me to kind of, like, shoot for, like, working for, like, one of those big companies. Like, he wants me to either work for the government, or he wants me to work for, like, a big wig company. Like, not like a little corporation. No, he wants me to, like, try to shoot for, like, the big, like an airport, or like another, like, position, like government, or like something like that. And he has been using his retirement, like, trying to, like, help us out with that. So, like, yeah, I think once I start living with my dad again, I'll be able to save some money. The only things I'm going to be paying for is phone, internet, and food, basically. That's all I'll be paying for. You know, when you move back in with your family, when you're in school and doing your apprenticeship, you're always short on money, but it kept accumulating. So yeah, that's what it's like when you're with family. You will be short on money, but you will learn to kick it back more efficiently. Like, I'm not afraid of, like, talking about, like, my financial situation, because, like, I work really hard for it, and I like to try and use it as a way of, like, helping others. But, so it's like this. Living on my own, I have lost... This is the rough amount I have lost. I have lost much more money than this, because I have to think about how much money I spend in the year out of my total, like, net worth, versus, like, how much money actually, like, went to my savings account. I have lost more than $10,000 living on my own. Like, that's scary. Like, that is so scary. And so, when I go back to my dad's place, yeah, I'm going to be short on money, but that's because it's going to be going into my savings account. And I'm going to be working on building myself back up. Because I would like to get to a point where I can set aside some money for the YouTube channel to grow. And paying for my college and getting ready to buy a house. So I'm going to be mostly saving up for a house, my trip to Japan, and hopefully the channel itself. Yeah. You phrased that misunderstandingly. You're living alone during your school and early work days. Now you work and live with your family, and now there's no money shortage. Yeah, no, it's, yeah, no, I'm sorry if I misunderstood you. It's, but yeah, no, it's, yeah, it's like living with family is nice, because, like, you can save on money. There's someone to cook. There's, like, you learn to, like, be a lot more clean. Like, something I want to do when I go back to my dad's place is, 1, I need to get my savings account back up. 2, I want to set aside some money. 3, I want to look good. Right? Like, I want to look good. So, like, you see, like, how I have my hand cam now? I want to wear, like, something that isn't this stupid gray shirt. Like, I'm going to the gym at least once or twice a week, and I want to get in better shape, and then I'm going to wear better clothes, and then so that way I can be more presentable, so that way I can get a better job offer. Like, that's what I'm really after, is I want to be better. I want to look better. I want someone to look at me and be like, man, this mysterious stranger really looks like he has his life together, when I'm really just internally screaming inside, worrying about when the next anime season of a certain show I like is gonna drop. Yeah. But yeah, no, so, like, I will say, though, like, when I lost, like, my arms have, like, shrunk, like, since I've been losing weight. Like, my arms are usually the first thing that goes, then my stomach slims down. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, working out, I feel, like, really weak. Like, I feel like I've gotten a lot weaker. So, like, I can barely do 100 pounds on any machine now. I can do 70s very comfortably, and then 80 to 90 is, like, where I start to, like, sweat, and, like, it starts to get, like, a little harder. But I used to be able to do, like, pump out, like, 100 pounds, and, like, it was, like, really easy. Do I eat enough? Okay, so I actually changed my diet. So I'm on a diet, and I do not it's a very embarrassing diet, okay? And it's because it makes you really gassy. So, like, I eat so, like, when I wake up, I eat protein, or I eat protein and a banana. So I find one source of protein, I eat a banana. 1 or 2 bananas with my protein. Then for lunch, I get, like, chicken and like, some fruit. I get, like, an assortment of fruit and some more chicken. And then at night, I try not to eat, or I eat something like a taco or something, and then that gets me my carbs. I want to eventually balance it out to, like, where I'm getting my my daily nutrition, without, like, overdoing it. Working out isn't really losing weight, but rather switching fat for muscle. Exactly. But I have a lot of fat. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very overweight. Like, I used to be 310 pounds. But I don't look like it, because all my fat is, like, very, like, compacted with my body. So, like, really, I just look like I have a dad bod, if anything. Like, I literally have a dad bod. It's, like, what it's called. But now that I'm working out and like I'm swapping like the fat for the muscle, I'm getting like a little bit slimmer. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I have a little bit more energy. I can talk for like longer periods of time without like feeling as tired. My diet though, I started swapping my diet so that way I could build more muscle. But at the same time, I realized I need other things like maybe, I don't really like to eat a lot of vegetables. So I do fruit instead. So like I eat bananas, I eat strawberries. I mostly eat chicken and chicken wings or sausage, egg, and cheese stuff without the bread in the mornings. Like that's what typically like what I go for. Every once in a while I have like a very nice like burrito from the Mexican place down the street, which they make really good food. Life will be slow and steady. I agree, Corey. Life should be slow and steady. And also thank you. I'm hoping it's a good plan. But so like I used to be 310 pounds. I'm now 294 pounds. I think by the end of the summer I should be about 270. But I need to go to the gym a little bit more consistently. But once I get down to 270, I think I'll be able to get down to 240. Like, first I want to get to 270. If I get to 270, I want to get to 240. Broccoli is one of the few vegetables I don't mind eating. I love broccoli so much. Like, broccoli is the best food. It's so good. Like, like that's the one green. I also like that and asparagus. Like, lately I have found through, like, Panda Express, I really love asparagus. So, like, I will eat, I like broccoli and asparagus. Those are my two favorite things. I've also been learning to eat carrots, but I do not like carrots when they're, like, big and thick. I like carrots when they're chopped up and it's, like, mixed into my food. So that way I don't tell that there's carrots in it. I'm trying to get into... I don't think I'm ever going to touch anything more green than broccoli and asparagus. I don't like lettuce. Lettuce is a big turnoff. Like, I don't like it. Lettuce is... the texture and the smell is... it's too much. It's literally overwhelming. It's so disgusting. And I'm sorry for anybody that likes tomatoes and lettuce, but like the texture is so off. Like I can't get behind it, but I'll eat all the other stuff all day long. Like you can steam broccoli, you can steam asparagus, you can put it in stir fry, you can like make it all these different. I'll eat it 24/7. Tomatoes are great, lettuce not so much. I cannot do tomatoes. They're too squishy, they're too juicy, and I honestly think the taste is a little off. But I love watermelon. Like watermelon's the best. So like my favorite fruits is apples. I like green apples mostly, but I'll eat red ones. Apples. I've learned to eat oranges recently. Cantaloupe, strawberries, and watermelon. Those are my favorites. Blasphemy. I'm sorry. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like them. I also don't like pickles. You ate broccoli and beef braised and put some soy and oyster sauce on it? Oh, that sounds so delicious. That actually sounds really delicious. Which, by the way, for $5 on Steam, you can get a yakiniku simulator. You can literally... there's a hot pot simulator on Steam, by the way. And it's so funny. The next thing I say is I eat ketchup on pizza. Yeah. My favorite thing to do to pizza is either ketchup and barbecue sauce on pizza or corn on pizza. That's right. That's right. I put corn on my pizza, and you're not gonna stop me. Your favorite is banana for a fruit? Dude, bananas are the best. But I'm gonna be honest, do not eat a whole bundle of bananas in one sitting. I found that out the hard way. The potassium will brick you up like nothing when you go to the bathroom. You don't like tomatoes, but you put them on your pizza? Ketchup is not the same as tomatoes. No. Order in the court. Order in the court. Ketchup and tomatoes are not the same thing, and I am tired of hearing that from people. Like it is not the same, and it's not the same for pizza sauce either. It tastes different. It is different. It's like its own food group. It's prepared differently. It has sugar and all these other like vitamins and stuff in it that like make it like far different than an actual tomato. Yeah. Why corn on my pizza? Oh, that goes all the way back to middle school. That's like my lore. That is my lore. Like, corn on pizza is just refreshing. I don't know what it is. It's just biting into the corn is just very nice texture. Yes, it is tomato sauce, but ketchup and tomato sauce do not taste the same, and neither do they taste like tomatoes. I rest my case, Your Honor. I rest my case. And I just spilled water all over me. And I have a question, Eyes. Does it taste the same to you? Ketchup is sweeter? See, yes. Ketchup is sweeter. Tomato sauce has herbs in it. So, like, tomato sauce has herbs. Ketchup is sweeter. Tomatoes are just... I don't like it. It's just not the same. It's not the same at all. But yeah, no, I also mix my mashed potatoes with ketchup as well. Ketchup is mostly sugar, so yes, it's mostly sugar. What about chips? Barbecue, sour cream and onion, and chicken and natural hot chicken. Like my potato chips, I love my barbecue potato chips and sour cream and onion for dipping. Barbecue for eating on its own, sour cream and onion for dipping into dip, and then I love like the chicken flavored ones. Like, yes, they exist. There are chicken flavored Pringles, and they are tasty. I love them. That's like the best stuff. That and cheddar. Cheddar is also really good. Why, that's disgusting? What do you mean? What do you mean, Corey? What do you mean? Sour cream and onion is number one. Number one. Number one. I agree. That one is number one. That one's a very good one. What other foods are there? Is ketchup mathematics? I don't know. Is ketchup math? If ketchup is math, is mayonnaise English? Like, I wonder. Yeah. You like chili chips? Wait, chili chips exist? Is there such thing as chili chips? Huh? I also like sun chips. I like the garden tomato basil sun chips. And yes, I am saying this because of the tomato thing. I like that. That one is very yummy. I love it a lot. It's very, very tasty. Get a bag of chips and put chili in it. Man, if you put chili powder in my chips, I'm gonna start swinging. I'm gonna start fighting. Like tooth and nail. I will start fighting. Like, my goodness. Like, that's grounds for an argument right there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I wonder, like, I haven't had hot dogs in forever. I can't remember the last time I had a hot dog. I miss hot dogs. I love hamburgers, but I still miss hot dogs. With all the water in my eyes, I wouldn't hit it anyways. What do you mean? What do you mean all the water in my eyes? You think I'm that weak? You know what? I don't even cry when I cut an onion. You know. I don't cry. I don't shed a single crocodile tear. No, sir. Sorry, I'm drinking my water real quick. Nori seaweed lays and the curry crab lays. Where are you getting these from? Well, Nart, where do you live? I need to know, Nart. I'm getting on the plane tomorrow morning. Where do you live? I'm coming over there to inspect your Lay's chips. I'm coming over there. I'm gonna like start hitting up every single supermarket. Yeah, nori is like the seaweed paper. I can actually buy that in some places. You bought it long ago in Thailand? Man, you went to Thailand? How was that? Is Thailand fun? I hear a lot of people like to go to Thailand. I wonder if I should ever like go there. I want to go to the Philippines one day. Maybe. I don't know. Do I want to go to the Philippines? It's like the Philippines is something my great grandmother is kinda, I think they have like a history at the Philippines. Also, dog, how's it going? How's everything been? Moving to a bigger place? No, I'm moving to a smaller place. So I'm moving in with my dad. For those that don't know, I'm moving in with my dad, and I'm moving back into my old like childhood room that I used to have. And so I'm basically moving into a very, very tiny, cramped space. But I'm gonna make the most out of everything out of all the space to set up a brand new studio for my live streaming, and also have my library. So like I'm planning on possibly tossing out like more than half my furniture, just so I can move back in. I have to get rid of an old couch, and I have to get rid of one of my bookshelves. How will this change my schedule? Okay, so my schedule is still going to be Wednesday through Saturday until I go back to college. So after July, my schedule will change. So I'm still not live streaming at the beginning of the week because I need to use that for studying and also for my language learning, because I want to learn Japanese and I also want to prep myself for going back to college. So the way the schedule will be from now until the end of July will be Wednesday through Saturday, 4 days a week. I'm gonna be honest, my live streaming has entirely tanked my analytics on YouTube, but I do not care about those numbers because they are not important to me anymore. I want to work on having better quality live streams from now on, so I'm investing in things like this down here for like the chat avatars, and I am going to be working on better thumbnails. I'm going to be working on possibly better pre-recorded videos. I want to get into possibly singing like karaoke and stuff. Like I want to start doing like more like quality stuff. Yeah, a personal library is essential. So I have a pretty large personal library. I own the entire Danmachi manga, light novel, DVD, OVA, side novels, and box sets. And that is one bookshelf. Well, half of one bookshelf. Where do I unlock wishing and waves? You will just progress through the story. I'll be back in Discord shortly. I can show you. Just progress through the story. It'll eventually show up on the. Just focus on the story. More OnlyFans hand cam? Yes, I will have the hand cam up more often in the future. Just for some streams, I may not do it. Danmachi for life. I love Danmachi. By the way, for those that do not know, the Danmachi Memoria Phrase has been 100% crowdfunded to get a memorial app on the App Store to where we can go back through old content and look at all the characters. They are going to preserve the Danmachi app because we have crowdfunded it. So I'm just waiting for the news to come out over that. Mix will now be reading us bedtime stories. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do more Zatsudan content in the future. I'll have like homework streams. So like I will sit and chat with you guys while I work on my paper, and like I'll live stream like my homework and stuff to you guys. I will not dox my name though, so but I'll probably do some IRL recordings of like life on campus, things like that. I'm gonna work on doing like more like variety, like quality pre-recorded videos. So I'll probably do like when I first go to college, I'll probably like do like a video and like just kind of like introduce like, hey, like this is like my routine of my day and stuff. and I'll stitch that all together and figure out like what to do with it. Probably like regular updates on like how my classes are going, things like that. I will still do some games every once in a while, but I'll probably be more focused on interacting with you guys directly, which I will try to find cool and unique, more unique ways of doing that in the future. Bix's name is Sixib. That sounds so funny. Sixib. Sixib. I sound like I'm sick or I'm sexy. Which with my sunglasses, I'm definitely more sexy. Sixib. That's funny. But yeah, no, I'm a big Danmachi nerd. I've been out of Danmachi for a while, though. I need to get back into reading the light novels, because we're getting up on season 5 coming out this summer. You know, I'm probably the biggest Danmachi person you'll probably see ever. Like, I love the light novels. I love the manga. There's so many cool, like, differences in the manga versus the light novels. Like, I love that anime so much. I also went to Arrow of the Orion in theaters, which, I'm gonna be honest, that movie almost broke me. I was about to cry at the end. Also, I know the secret ending of Arrow of the Orion that they did not show in the movie. So in the ending of Arrow of the Orion, Artemis, actually, you get to see the future where she gets reincarnated. It was really cool and emotional. Like, my goodness, it was like the best moment of my life in that series. You read the light novels long before season 2 came out. I was very disappointed with season 2 until I saw season 3. And here's why I was very disappointed. I'm gonna be honest, I'm in love with Yamato Mikoto. Let me prove it. Yep, this is my wife. I don't care if I'm called crazy. This is my waifu. I love Mikoto with every fiber of my being, and they cut out all her content in season 2. And there are a lot of things that happened in season 2 that did not happen in the light novels. I was so heated. Mikoto would make a great housewife. I think so too, honestly. Like, I love her, like, very, like, noble personality, how serious she is a lot of the times. But then when she, like, opens up, she becomes, like, more girly. She does, like, cute things and stuff. I love that, like, I just love how she like, changes her personality in the show. Like, I love her so much. One of my friends, the way he told me, he's like, bro, your waifu loves bats more than you. And I was like, I don't care as long as it makes her happy. Because, like, Mikoto's biggest, like, thing is that she loves onsens. So, like, literally my friend uses that against me all the time. He's like, yo, bro, your waifu loves taking a bath more than you. I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. Yeah, no, so I actually forgave the studio for season 2 because they took the entire budget that was saved and put it on season 3, baby. Season 3, I believe, had the most accurate representation of Ai's Wallenstein in combat. Because if you've ever read the light novels, you know just how absurd and how powerful the adventurers get. Like, Ai's and Bell are so fast, they can run miles in the matters of minutes. In a matter of minutes, they can run several miles. Like, it is insane, their speed. So when I saw the animation for season 3, and Ai's versus what was man, it's been a while since I've read this part of the books, Asterius. That was the most lore accurate fight from the light novels. And neither of them is nearly as strong as Otar still. I know exactly how strong Otar kinda is, and he's still not the strongest. Otar in canon lore, is not the strongest. He is actually 2 levels. He is actually underleveled. I am gonna be honest, he's actually underleveled. He's the current strongest in the story, but before the main story, he was actually one of the weakest. Because I believe the highest recorded level in Danmachi, also, hello Yamato Kato, how's it going, buddy? How you been? I hope school has been going well for you. The highest recorded levels in Danmachi are level 8 and level 9 of the Zeus and Hera Familia. 10? No one's hit 10. No one has hit 10 at all. No one has yet to hit 10. And the reason the level 8 and the 9s are not around anymore, so the evil organization called Evilus was founded by the remnants of Zeus and Hera Familia. The reason they went to war with Aurario was, you thought Zeus had a level 10? He might have. I think it was an 8 and a 9. But, Evilus was the 2 remaining survivors of Zeus and Hera Familia. They went to war with Aurario to force Aurario to get stronger because they hit their limits in the fight with the Black Dragon. The Black Dragon literally humbled the 2 strongest Familia so bad, the survivors, who were weakened, by the way, basically had to force the people in the city to get stronger by going to war with them. That's what happened. And that's actually where Ryu's backstory comes in. Because basically, that was like Ryu's like whole thing with her Familias. They basically fought Evilus like all the time. And they were like a part of that war. And that's actually where Otar gets his strength, is he fought the remnant of Zeus's Familia, a guy that got stronger by eating things, and basically he killed him in order to get stronger. Yeah. Where's part of the Familias got pushed out of Aurario afterwards? Yeah, and that's actually where I believe why Zeus looked after Bel, because Bel is actually a reincarnation of Argonaut. Like, Argonaut was an actual person I think it was before the gods descended. So before the gods descended, there was the boy Argonaut, and Argonaut was a clown. Like, he was not a warrior, he was not a fighter, he was not a serious guy at all. And his sister was like, you are a fool, everyone laughs at you, everyone makes fun of you. But the reason Argonaut was this way was to give hope to people around him and inspire them to do like more in a world where humanity was vastly underpowered. And basically what happened was Argonaut inspired what would eventually become Aurario to actually fight back against the monsters. And he had the blessing of the spirit of Zeus and the flame sword of the Crotzo family line. So basically, the ancestor to the Crotzos made Argonaut a fire sword that would like never run out, and he also had the spirit of Zeus as a blade. And he went up against what was the ancestor of Asterios in single combat, and actually came out the victor. But he inspired like every single person in the story so much, that's why the gods like descended to like protect humanity. Was because they realized, maybe like if this guy can like move everyone in such a way, like maybe life is actually more entertaining down there than it is up here. And that's actually how the entire like story of Danmachi kind of like gets started in like the prologue. And we don't know what happened to Argonaut. Like, Argonaut like vanished. Like he drops off the face of the earth until Bel is like born. Because like it takes several years for people to reincarnate. So like literally a couple centuries later, Bel is born, and the reason Zeus protected him was because Bel is what is called a pure soul. Like, Bel is the purest soul to like ever be. He is the most malleable person. Like, the reason everyone loves him so much is because he has yet to grow into the person that he will be later. So everyone wants to like see like what kind of influence they can have on him, things like that. It's also like why he's like so motivated and like why he has like the special abilities and stuff. It's because he is the reincarnated soul of Argonaut. But you know, man, I swear I can talk about this forever. That's why Freya's excited by him. Yes, because Freya wants to see what Belle will become, and she also wants to push his growth. That's why she instigated the meeting with the Minotaur. That's why Otar watches him. That's why everyone wants to like get a piece out of Belle. It's because he is he is not the end result yet. And the thing I loved about Argonaut, the ability, is that I'm gonna be honest. Like let's all be honest. Argonaut on its own, with him being infatuated with Eyes Valentine, is not enough. That is not enough for a basis of story and growth within a person over several seasons. So what I loved with season 3 was the introduction of the Xenos. Basically, Belle being conflicted and eventually being presented with a harsher truth and reality between adventurers and monsters gives him more room for growth because he has a new mission in life besides Eyes. Like, I believe Belle is, like, motivated by 3 things currently. Eyes Valentine, the Xenos, and Asterios. Have I read the Freya conclusion? I have not. Do not tell me. I am going to start reading again very soon. As soon as I have some money from my move, I am buying all the manga, all the light novels, everything I need to catch up in the story. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to devour it in, like, 2 weeks. I'm literally going to speed read through season 5 so that way I don't get spoiled. Because man, I swear, if someone spoils me, I will throw hands. At the end, he takes a poop on her head, bro. It's a wild story, so hype for it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. How many people have seen the end of Hestia's story? I'm curious because like not a lot of people know this exists. But Fujino Omori, the author of Danmachi, actually wrote the ending to Hestia's story. Like, Hestia actually has a final arc in the show, but it's already been written. It actually took place in Memoria Phrase. I'm gonna be honest, it was wild. It was wild because it revealed Hestia's true nature, the reason she's still on the Earth, and basically like what is to come for the Hestia Familia. You haven't read the untranslated books? Okay, so this isn't in the books. You're not going to get this out of the books. This was from the Memoria Phrase. So what a lot of people don't know is a lot of the content for Danmachi that isn't in the books, movies, and vice versa actually comes from Memoria Phrase, the game. And yes, some of it is canon. Argonaut is canon. The Ryu backstory is canon. There's also the Ryu spinoff that is also canon. I think they were considering canonizing, what is it, the Christmas story. You've only watched season 1, Danmachi. I highly recommend just watching, just catching up. Season 4 was something we've needed for a while. Season 4 got so dark, I loved it. And it's really funny because Season 3 and Season 4 technically were being written at the same time by Fujino Omori. So those seasons are actually kind of interchangeable on the timeline a little bit. So there's a bit of leeway there. But yeah, no, there's a lot of canon content out of the game that is that you're not going to get out of the books and the manga. But I believe they do reference it from time to time. The Christmas story was insane because, one, someone almost died. And I'm gonna be honest, they fell into the river Styx, is what I believe it was. It's been a while since I've read a lot of the content, so, but one character literally fell in the river Styx and almost died. And it also introduced a really big character that was, like, basically on Belle's level, but, like, stronger than him. So Belle had to learn to, like, really fight more efficiently in order to overcome him. You kind of forgot the story. You only remember the MCS thick twin-tailed goddess. I'm gonna be honest. I could literally give you the crash course on Danmachi so easily. I love it. You want me to give you story spoilers? I'll say if you didn't like before the Freya arc, you should start liking her then. I do not like Freya. I find her very antagonistic, and as much as okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like parts of Freya. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard for me to say why I do or do not like Freya until I read this arc. This arc will make or break whether or not I like Freya. Because I understand her stance in the story a little bit, but man, no, not Freya, Eyes. Oh, Eyes? You know, I actually really like Eyes. And I think the reason I started liking Eyes a little bit more is actually due to the Sword Oratoria volumes. So for those that don't know, there was another season of Danmachi for Sword Oratoria that took place from Eyes' perspective. I'm not gonna lie, it is wild. It gets into a lot of the deep nitty-gritty stuff about the dungeons, and there's a lot of cool things in there to like see. It also expands the world a lot, and it gives us the most important thing in the story, that being Eyes' perspective on Belle throughout the story at key parts. So like I actually really like Eyes, and I thought season 3 was really funny. Honestly, I think season 3 and season 1 are probably my favorites. But season 3, it was really funny to get to see her insight to Belle, because like there's one part of the story where a lot of these girls come up to Belle and he's talking to them, but she can't hear what they're talking about. And so many people come up to him in this alleyway and they are just passing by. She's just like, man, is Belle a player? She actually starts getting like a little a twinge of jealousy. She's just like, man, is this guy actually getting girls on the side? Like, what the heck? She gets more character development in the Freya arc. I'm gonna be honest, ever since season 3, Eyes has been undergoing rapid character growth, because Eyes is, I believe the reason Eyes is the way she is because she had a lot of trauma in her childhood that caused her to explode exponentially as an adventurer, because she took her rage out on monsters. Eyes is a very calm and very aloof person, but when monsters get involved, she becomes a berserker. Nothing else matters except killing the monster. But I've really enjoyed a lot of her character development, because she cracks in season 3. She actually cracks, because Belle is protecting monsters, he's going against being an adventurer, he's doing all these different things, and it is bothering her so much. It is actively causing her mask to slip and fall. She's showing more emotions, and so if we get more of this in the Freya arc, oh yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this so much. I cannot wait to read it. I need to finish book 14, which is the end of season 4, and then I need to read 15, 16, I believe 17 is somewhere out there. But I'm about to. I actually have the book on my bookshelf. I just have not read it yet, because I fell out of Danmachi for a very long period, because a lot of my friends gave me a lot of shit for how much I love Danmachi. I kid you not, that was a really big thing. And a reason why I kind of dropped off a lot of my friends is because I got way too much shit shoved onto me because I love Danmachi. You can see, I talk very passionately about the series, and the reason I am so passionate with Danmachi is because I am a very avid reader. I love reading. Reading is escapism for me. I know I come off as a very I love video games type of person, but I love books more than video games, because video games books allow me to escape into my mind. I have a very vivid imagination, so books allow me to escape everything and retreat to my mind. And I love authors that can really make me feel that I'm in the story. So then that way I can envision everything in my mind as I read. It's why I read so fast, is because I'm just eating everything up. Basically a movie in your own head. Exactly. By the way, if you like fantasy novels, Christopher Paolini Aragon series is really good. And the Septimus Heap series of Magic is also a really good fantasy novel, with possibly one of the most unique magic systems I've read about, and one of the most unique handling of character deaths. Like, I love how they handle character deaths in that. But yeah, no, I love books more than anything. And so there was a period of my life where I stopped reading because reading bored me. Because I read everything in my library when I was in middle school. I read everything. Anything that was in that library, I probably touched it 5 times. And I got bored. High school, bored. I just could not get back into it. I got back into it a little bit for the Divergent series. Which, by the way, the movies are terrible. Do not watch them. Just read the books. There's 4 books. They're really good. They're very much like the Hunger Games in a way. Love them. I love that book series as well. But, yeah, no. So, that kind of got me back into it. But it wasn't until I went to college and I actually got into anime was where I got into books again. And Don Machi is what sucked me in. Yeah. You read Aragon when the books were airing? Dude, okay, man, okay, so fun fact. Let me grab it. There's a 5th book. There's a 5th book in the Aragon series. After so many years, Murtag, the side character, has his own book. Yeah, and it's a straight sequel to book 4. Like, this is a straight up sequel to book 4. I am so happy. I'm still on the first chapter. I have been reading it very slowly. I would love to talk about it in the future. Yeah. Yeah, no. Christopher Paolini is still writing books. Yeah. There is Aragon, Eldest, Inheritance, Brissinger, and then there is a short story of Murtag, something about the Witch in the Woods or something. Just look it up on Amazon. Christopher Paolini works, you'll see it. There's going to be a 5th art book called The World of Aragon, and, well, the official 5th book is Murtag. Which, by the way, Murtag is, oh, it's so good. Oh, man, I love the introduction. Because there's a lot of cool, like, comparisons between Murtag and Aragon in the first chapter of this book. Which I remember that I think one thing that Aragon loved the most about magic was he could use it to shave. Murtag hates that. He hates that stuff so much. Oh, gosh. Don't spoil anything. You want to experience it? Don't worry. I know nothing. I literally know nothing. I'm still at the beginning of the book. I literally couldn't spoil it for you if I wanted to. But yeah. No. Christopher Paolini is still writing books. He's actually very active on social media. He has a Twitter account, and he also has a YouTube channel. He's very active still. I'm loving his books a lot. As I'm, like, getting back into everything, I want to pick up Rick Riordan again. I really want to pick up Rick Riordan because I love the Percy Jackson series, but I hear that those have branched off in so many different directions now. I don't even know where to begin reading those anymore. I think I would have to, like, pick it up after book 7 or something just to have an inkling of, like, what's going on. But honestly, I would like to talk about books more in the future at some point. I would love to, like, kind of, like, get back into that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. You got the 4th volume hardcover before it's available? Okay, so, bit of a sad story. I have a physical hard copy, original hard copy of Inheritance and Brissinger. I am deeply saddened to say my sister broke the spine on both of them. Because she came in my room one day and just shoved my stuff to the floor, and it permanently broke the spine of the books. I have yet to find a bookbinder to repair the damage. And I was planning on selling those when Christopher Paolini retired the series. The only social media you have is Discord? Man, maybe he has a Discord. Yeah, no. She literally came in, shoved my stuff to the floor because nobody cares about my stuff. Like, no one in my family besides my dad cares about what I do. Like, it's that bad. And I basically lost every investment I've ever had. Like, I'm a collector. I love collecting things. I collect book series. I collect audio stuff. I collect CDs. I collect movies. I collect anime. Like, it's what I do. I invest. I collect. My sister has destroyed every investment I've ever had. I kid you not. It's so sad. But I'm slowly trying to get past that. It's like I don't blame her anymore. I moved past it a long time ago. Yeah, no, it's like almost all my investments have been like just kind of destroyed. And it's like I'll eventually find a bookbinder. Eventually, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, no, the 3 book series I recommend the most: Danmachi, Septimus Heap series, and The Inheritance Cycle of Christopher Paolini. Those are my top 3 recommended books to ever read for fantasy. Danmachi is probably the best transformative work of mythology I have ever read in my life. A lot of my friends, like I said, they give me a lot of shit over it, but the amount of details that are in season 1 alone are just so exciting. Like, fun fact about Danmachi season 1. And this is why you should really pay attention to Danmachi stuff. So Danmachi season 1 has a biblical reference in it, and because I love references. But the floor 18 boss fight between the Bell's party and Goliath, that's literally a straight reference to David and Goliath down to a T. Like, in the manga, I did not realize this reference until I read the manga. Because in the manga, they actually explain Argonaut a lot more. A lot of people think Bell can just charge Argonaut whenever he wants. But when Bell first had Argonaut, he couldn't use it on a whim. He had to be in a situation that could be referenced to a mythology or story of a hero. So that way Argonaut would activate. Because, like, Argonaut in Danmachi is, like, the hero of heroes. He's, like, the grandfather of heroes. And, yeah, he couldn't at the start, but he could actually charge it whenever he wants. Yeah, it eventually becomes, like, a thing he can do on a whim. But Season 1 Bell could not do it on a whim. He couldn't. He had to be in a situation that would provoke it. And I didn't realize that until I read the manga. And then when the floor 18 boss battle came around, it actually tells you what he's referencing. And it's like you've got Goliath, like the big bad, the one man everyone is afraid to fight. Like he's unstoppable. And he's got like the whole army behind him, all the monsters coming to his aid to hunt down the adventurers and stuff. And then Bell comes through and with a single strike whooshes it all away and strikes him down. Like, it was so great. Argo Vesta is such an awesome attack. I love reading Argo Vesta for the first time. I thought that was like the best power up for Bell ever. Was him realizing that he had him realizing he could stack his skills. So fun fact, the reason the Hestia knife fun fact about the Hestia knife. Bell is not the only person that can use the Hestia knife, because Hestia put her blood, her hair, and a little bit of her arcanum into that knife when it was forged. That's why Hephaestus says she will never forge another one, because she made a knife that could fit to the user of who is under that goddess. Yeah, that anybody in the Hestia Familia can actually use the Hestia knife, and it will actually scale and fit to that adventurer who wields the knife in the Hestia Familia, which actually was supposed to have been discussed in Season 2, and I don't believe it got properly discussed. I actually think that part got cut out a little bit. And I got really sad because like that was such a big pivotal moment in the story, and I can't believe it got cut a little bit. Like it got shaved down. I hated that part so much. And it was actually Mikoto who figured it out, because Bell actually loses the knife when he gets captured. So when Mikoto is doing her ninja stuff that we didn't get to like really see a whole lot of, she actually goes to retrieve the knife before going to Bell. And when she picks the knife up, it's her coming into physical contact with the knife for the first time out of its scabbard, and she feels the connection to the knife. What's my favorite story point in Danmachi so far? Oh, man. I'm gonna have to say it will still, that is a hard question. Because I love Season 1 Floor 18 boss fight so much. Everything was just perfect. But if I had to do a ranking, it would be Floor 18 boss fight, Bell versus Asterios, and man, I want to throw Season 4 on there so bad, but I'd have to say my third favorite moment is Season 2, when Mikoto figures out the knife. Like, is what if I'm ranking it, it goes like that. I love the, I love Season 4 so much, but like, those 3 moments are like my big time like faves at the moment. My fourth would probably have to, actually, no, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, man, I got a lot of favorite moments. Oh gosh. I could actually do a tier list over this. I could literally make a tier list and do that. Like, I would love to do that so bad. Like, man. Because, like, there's... Dude, I'm gonna be honest. One of the funniest moments in the entire series was Asterios humbling Loki Familia so bad. Like, you gotta think about it. These level 6 adventurers just pull up on a monster that is actually fun fact. Asterios's power scaling in Season 3 was Otar's level, but Asterios wasn't trained. So he's only using the raw power of I believe it's like a level 7. But he has no training. With training, he might have surpassed Otar. But with just brute strength alone, he flung Loki Familia around, and that was funny. 3 would be the Freya arc. Yeah, see, your list would be 1, escape to the 18th floor. 2, Argo Vesta into Dragonar escape. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. 3 would be the Freya arc. Yeah, no, I'm right behind you guys. I can do a tier list. I want to. I really want to now. But, you know, I think I'll leave that for another day. Honestly, it's getting kind of late. I need to get ready for work tomorrow. This has been a wonderful little stream to try and test out some new like stream stuff that I'm probably gonna work on in the future. But yeah, next week I won't be doing any streaming. Sunday I'm gonna be packing, so I won't be able to do a stream then. Unfortunately, so the next time I stream will probably be sometime in the first week of June. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on how things are going. I might make it into like a video format. I might stop using the community tab so much. I might start moving towards making actual videos. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you had a good time. I'll see y'all later, and bye-bye.